Hi guys, this is the Morning Rant, the show in which I, Alex Racuglia, talk about my life as a TV commercial director and software developer while I telecommute from my home to the office. I was very unsure to do this episode, this very short episode, but I wanted to give you a very fast sneak peek of what I'm working on. It's not a finished product, it's half baked today, but it's a hint of what it will become in the next weeks, and I'm very excited because it's something that is changing my way of producing stuff, and I think that we'll do the same for you. So I'm working on Transcriber, my famous app for transcribing videos and audio, producing subtitles and something like this, and using artificial intelligence to generate content and metadata. But I wanted to do something more with Transcriber, because if I have the transcription, the correct transcription of the video, I can do text-based video editing. The definition is not so perfect because it's not text-based video editing, but text-based pre-editing. So you can have the list of the sentences and you can split the sentences into sub-sentences and then activate or deactivate stuff. You can sort the sentences, you can change the structure of the video, and then export everything to Final Cut Pro to have a timeline already edited with all the cuts. And then you can refine the edit. But I went a little further with this because I wanted to use artificial intelligence to get help with the video editing. And so this is the super funny thing. I created a new framework called SQR. That is an extension of NQR that can help people like me in asking structured content to an LLM such as ChatGPT. And so I created, for now, only 2 prompts, pre-baked prompts, but they are very useful. You can submit the timeline to the artificial intelligence to ask it to produce new content, arranging, sorting, deleting, and cutting the sentences that already are in the timeline, in the editing. So the first prompt that I created is a prompt that create a new timeline with a summarization of the original one, using the most relevant sentences, creating a new flow, but using the original content. And then you can click on this button and send the edited timeline to Final Cut Pro, and you have this timeline already edited with all the cuts in Final Cut. And then you can refine the edits, finding the perfect time with frame precision. And it works. I still have a lot of stuff to do, mainly the video in sync with the text and the grouping on chapters and handling timelines with the different time codes and not starting from zero. But as of today, it just works. It works, and I'm refining every day the prompt to adhere more and more better to the logical request. I found that if the content is in English, the English prompt is okay, but if the content is not in English, let's say in Italian, io sono italiano, I'm Italian, then the prompt must be in the same language. This is very different from what happens with the AI metadata that uses MQR. SQR needs that the prompt is in the same language, because the artificial intelligence must understand, quote unquote, understand what's happening. And I discovered that even the results are well structured, even with the cheapest model, such as ChatGPT 4.1 Nano. It's way better to use ChatGPT 4.1, the full one. The very expensive one is 1,000 something like times more expensive, because the most precise model, the most expensive model, the most powerful model seems to understand better the meaning of the sentences of the task of the video. And then I think that I have to introduce something that I started introducing silently in NQR, the context phase. If you try to tell the artificial intelligence, not only this is the text that I want to parse, but this is the meaning of the text, this is the meaning of the video, this is the context of the video, then it performs better. So it's a very strange and interesting work in progress. It's an half-baked product, as I told you, but I'm working hard on it. And I think that before August, I can confidently ship this brand new version. It's going to be very helpful for people who are producing interviews and need to find a way to improve the velocity of their work. So that's all for today. If you're interested in Transcriber, please go to the website alti.media/transcriber, and you can find all the informations, and you can download and try it from FX Factory. And I assure you this will be a free update when it will be ready. So, ciao!